the most accurate forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the Wilcox Furniture Forecast, and not a bad day for today. A little bit more tropical with our atmosphere out there and a few little showers to talk about too. But it's dry off in North Padre Island, and look at our 6th weather bug out at the Waves Resort. It is pretty gorgeous out there, 89 degrees, but a little breezy though, with southeasterly winds checking in at 20 miles an hour. So topping our weather story is that the rain chances are not out of the forecast. So if you didn't get any rainfall for today, there's still an opportunity, and here's why. High pressure has moved over into the southeastern half of the United States. That's still going to give us some good moisture coming off the Gulf of Mexico, and so isolated thunder showers stay through Friday and beyond. That means they're going to be a little bit more stray. Now the key word here is isolated thunder showers, not likely or widespread, just isolated in nature, just like today, where a lot of folks miss out. But again, there are some showers off and about. The tropical Atlantic is still active. There is no active threat for us here though, so that leads us straight into tracking the tropics. Tropical storm Gabrielle in the northern Atlantic going to continue to move off to the northeast at 21 miles an hour. Winds are currently at 50. Eventually it's going to move over that cold water and eventually dissipate out and hopefully not bother a few people. Other than that, there's plenty of tropical waves off in the central Atlantic. This is Invest 94L, and that's going to continue to track off towards the west, towards the Windward Islands over the next couple of days. But all these systems out here, even this one that just came off the coast of Africa, have a low chance of development over the next 5 days. And of course, we're going to continue to watch that closely. Off in the Caribbean, everything is okay. There's a pocket of moisture off in the Gulf, but it's more of an upper level disturbance. And we have to keep an eye on the tropics because we are right at the climax of as far as hurricane season is concerned. And this is about the time when we usually see the peak of intensity, or I should say peak of activity off in the Atlantic. So that's why we have to watch things pretty closely. Here's a look at the Doppler radar for this afternoon. Some of that activity started near the coastline, a few showers, but then the afternoon sea breeze worked right on in, and we have just a couple of little showers left over out near Three Rivers going along 281 and Highway 59 as well, making its way into McMullen and into Live Oak County. Heavier activity near Fowlerton, out near Cotulla going along 97, and a little bit of some shower activity left over near Concepcion and Riolitos and off near Hebronville and southern portions of Duval County and northern parts of Jim Hall County as well. So notice the official rainfall totals, not anyone reported any rain, but again, there's blue on the map there, so there were some pockets that got a few hundredths to at least a couple of tenths of an inch of rain this afternoon. So of course, that's certainly some good news. Cloud rain forecast showing the opportunity for a few little sprinkles near the coastline once again early in the morning, and then throughout the afternoon the sea breeze will kick in and that'll push everything inland. We'll repeat that process as we go into Wednesday morning, but staying drier early in the morning, and then on into the afternoon we'll see more of that isolated activity by Wednesday afternoon. So again, we're at 92 degrees right now. Later on tonight, if you're going to head out, we'll be into the 80s, southeasterly winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Eventually on our way into the upper 70s as the winds relax out of the south-southeast at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So again, a few coastal showers in the morning, 77 at 7 o'clock. Isolated thunder showers at noon, 90 degrees there, 93 hot and humid with those southeasterly winds at 17. So we'll look at 93 here, upper 80s to lower 90s near the coast, and mid 90s for our inland communities. We continue to have those showers off in West Texas and a big upper level low that's pretty much spinning right on top of us at this point. As that moves off to the west, we're going to get in on some of this tropical moisture here, and that's where all the rain comes from. But again, cooler air up to the north, they're into the 60s. Unfortunately not headed in our general direction, but as we go on in time with the high off to the southeast of us, the tropical moisture will continue to stay in our neck of the woods. So NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast shows 94 for tomorrow, 92 on Wednesday, 91 Thursday. Isolated thunder showers stay all the way through Friday, and even on to the weekend it looks pretty nice, but there are going to be a few stray showers as we get into a little bit more drier air.
Okay. We had a great weekend.
It was
really nice.
nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Thanks,
well, I'm
Juan.
looking for
Nice to
another
see
one.
you.